All right, so what we have here is two functions, and we want to find the following. So first off, let's find the domain of f. So f is f of x. So doing this, the only thing we can't have here is we cannot have the denominator equal to 0. So in this instance, it's going to be all values except 2, or in interval notation, it's going to be negative infinity right up to 2 in unison with 2 to infinity. All right, and then for part B, f of g, so that means we plug in g for f of x, and what we end up with here is, for every x, we plug in the g of x value, so we end up with, so f g of x, let me plug this off here, is equal to 2x minus 5 plus 6 over 2x minus 5 minus 2. Equals 2x plus 1 over 2x minus 7. And the domain in this instance is going to be, we cannot have the denominator equal to 0, so where does 2x minus 7 equal 0? 2x equal to 7. X cannot equal 7 over 2. So our domain in this instance is going to be equal to negative infinity to 7/2 in unison with 7/2 to infinity. That's it for that part. And then g of f of 2. So similar, except we just plug in f of x for any x we have in g of x. So we have 2 times x plus 6 over x minus 2 minus 5. So what we end up with here is plugging in negative 2 plus 6, negative 2 minus 5, so 2 times 4 over negative 4, so that's negative 1 times 2. So ultimately what we end up with is negative 2 minus 5, which is equal to negative 7. And for the last part here, g of x, what this ends up being equal to is, so we plug it, it's recursive, we plug g back in for itself, so g of x is going to be equal to 2x minus 5, we're plugging in 2x minus 5 for the x, and then minus 5. So we end up with 4x minus 10 when we distribute, minus 5, so we end up with 4x minus 15. And that's it. All right, I hope this helped you out. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.